I think this might be my. I'm gonna tell my how your mind going about this business, going about her business, cause I'm gonna get me some rest. But check this out. What I wanted to share, from my higher mind about why TikTok say we bullying or aggressive nature is because they don't want us to understand. Like I said, this birth chart. We have all aspects of the elements within us. Or we may not have a element, and that's what we came here to learn, that element. But we have different elements that we have that we are supposed to use when necessary. Again, like I spoke about the elements yesterday, you got fire, air, earth, water, and ether. Now the ether is where these pastors should be getting their information from. That's where psychics and mediums and tarot card readers, you understand, get that from the ethers. That's the electric magnetic field. You understand? You got to be tuned in, turned on, and tap into, and not worry about what people think and say about what you're hearing in the spirit. Okay, so with the fire sign, I'm going to try to explain that based on my chart so that you can understand what I'm saying to you. In my chart, I have a fire sign in my first house, my fifth house, and my ninth house. In my first house, which is your rising sign, is a Leo. A Leo is a leader. In the fifth house, I have Sagittarius. Sagittarius is my creative skills. That's where your children at. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to go into all that. I'm just trying to give y'all some synopsis. You got to do your research. You see, y'all got to stop being destroyed for the lack of knowledge. The Bible said it, okay? It says, be a hearer and a doer. And I think y'all just been listening and not doing nothing. And then in the ninth house, I have Aries. Okay? And my earth sign is in second house. I got Virgo in there. 10th house is where I have a stellium. I have a lot. I got Mars in Taurus, Mercury in Taurus, Sun in Taurus, North Node in Taurus, Juno. Stellium is when you have a lot. That's where I have to learn something in the 10th house, and I have a stellium in the 8th house. So the majority of my earth is in my 10th house. And my water signs, I have 8th house stellium, which got Moon, Scorpio, Neptune. No, I'm 9. Neptune is in my 4th house. That's a water sign. And Neptune is a higher octave of your love. Neptune is in a water sign. And I got Cancer in my 12th house. So, let's use this as an example. If your first house is self, and I got Leo there, this is what people see in me that I don't see in me and that I should become. Okay? Second house got Uranus, Pluto, and Virgo in it. Now, second house is your value, your money, your worth, and what you think about yourself. Those things along that line. With Virgo in there and Pluto and Uranus in there, there's sudden changes, and Pluto is the transformation. I needed to change because I wasn't in my Virgo. I was feisty. You see, I was probably doing the shadow side of the Virgo because of my traumas. You get what I'm saying? And in the 10th house, that is like when you're the world stage, or how you say, the people's what is the word, Jesus? Platform. It's kind of like the platform of the people, so this is what I'm learning, how to not snap people up to say what I gotta say. And I don't care if people don't like me being spiritual on the job, because I had experienced that when I started with trucking with Covenant. A lot of people came for me because I was changing my life at that time. I was trying to live right and be sacred and divine, and that was triggering a lot of people, and I'm still doing it. A lot of people I'm finding they're getting along with, but a lot of these people stuck in their ways with spinning around chasing their tails, and I be trying to tell everybody, slow your roll, cause y'all ain't going nowhere with nothing, and there's no sense in hurting yourself and hurting nobody, because anybody keeping nothing. But I'm saying that to say that we have to learn how to know the chart. With fire being in my first, my fifth, and my ninth, I have to use the fire energy in that. You get what I'm saying? In the 10th house, I have to use a lot of Taurus in my 10th house. Meaning I have to be in that bull energy because that's where I need to learn a lesson. And in my 8th house is going within myself, the deep emotions that we hide and that we don't want to accept. You get what I'm saying? I had to go deep within myself. That's the part of being in a relationship and giving yourself to somebody else and being in a relationship. But like I told y'all, the person that I met with that twin flame, they woke me up. But I didn't stay stuck in that energy, even though that energy was a good energy. Oh, you understand? Because that twin and that soulmate touch you on the level, baby. That energy that when them two get together, oh my God. Oh my God. But guess what? I fought tooth and nail because that energy was a reciprocal. I don't care how good that was. This one right here, she fought. Baby, I did more fighting, burying the name, burning the name, praying, did rituals. Baby, I got that name out of my system. The spirit kept showing me that name everywhere on the highway, showing me that person's vehicle. I said, Spirit, why you keep doing this to me? I'm trying to get this person. Again, see, people supposed to come together in this lifetime to do something for a higher purpose. But a lot of people be caught up in the world doing worldly things. And I came out of her, and that person did not come out of her. So we're not going in the right direction together. You gotta be going in the same direction. And when you get on your spiritual journey, ain't no more that world thing. You're doing something for a higher purpose, a spiritual purpose. You see, so I'm on my spiritual journey, so that's why I'm always covered and protected, because I'm doing something to help raise the vibration on this planet. I'm not worrying about accumulating nothing, what people think, see if I'm rich or poor, if I got it, if I ain't got it, if I'm hungry, if I'm full as a tick. You see what I'm saying? I'm not worrying about none of that, the worldly things. Been there, done that. Life showed me all of my life. I mean, I had that man came into my life at 17. And I was with that man till I was right at the 40s. So I really didn't want for nothing. I didn't understand being by myself. But when I went on that spiritual journey, transformation, I had to be independent. But then I found that person, that twin. Before I became independent in life, was saying, do you want to learn it the hard way with him, with the unreciprocal energy, or do you want to do it by yourself? And once you learn yourself and know yourself, then the right person going to come into your life that y'all can be on one accord to do something that serves for a higher purpose. Not for just no hooking and juking and for your bills to be paid and to buy things and to go places. No, for them two energies to come together to change this world energetically. So get with your birth chart so that you can know how to use your earth energy when it's time to use it. You know when to use your fire energy when it's time to use it. You'll know how to use your water energy when it's time to use it. That's why I tell y'all, baby, I go with the flow of my feelings. I don't suppress nothing anymore. So today I had a lot of anger that had to come out there, a lot of fire had to come out there. You know, y'all done seen your girl cry. You understand? Happy tears, and I done had sad tears. I done felt people pain tears. I just express it. I've learned to call back my energy so much till the air sign that I did not have in my chart is coming back to me, because this is the ethers. You see, I'm getting this from the spiritual realm, because I didn't go look for nobody to make me feel good because I was by myself and I didn't want to be alone. No, I toughed it out and I lived by myself when I was in Donaldsonville for 4 years, and then I went to Baton Rouge for a year and a half before the pandemic, and I've been on my own ever since I divorced. Like I said, after I met that person did reciprocate the energy. Daphne Tina Turner been single, dolo solo, since 2000. I divorced in 2014 or 15, and met that person and I dabbled with that in 2016, baby. February, to be exact, the 6th of 2016, baby. No more man, unless he coming in my life right, to do something that serves for a higher purpose. And so I know, because I know myself, and when you know yourself, you're going to know what's not like yourself, and that's when you're going to be able to determine who you want in your space, who you want in your energy, who you want in your aura, because you know yourself. And anybody who not like you and doing something opposite of you, this is where you're going to what? Choose you. Oh my God. Choose you. Okay? Let it sizzle in your spirit. Choose you. Choose you. And that's the God in you, the divine in you, the sacred in you. Let it sizzle, my people. I hope that helps.